Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Speak with Iro. And if you see me for the first time, my name is Iro Ochiko and I am still your personal development coach. Okay, so today we're gonna have a very amazing discussion. The previous episode I talked about previous video. If you didn't see it, introduction to time management. We kind of run the series on time management. I think it's one thing that we need right now, both in our personal and professional life. And I basically gave an introduction into time management in my previous video. If you didn't get to see it, you should. So today I actually said last week that management in the phrase time management wasn't just there to be cute, it's actually to plan, execute, commit to these plans that you made. It's a serious business. So it brings me to my topic today, which is 3 ways to manage time. And yes, there are a lot of things that you have to get done. So I want to bring in 3 ways that I know that you can manage time effectively, okay? Amazingly effectively. Okay, so now that's the juicy part. Okay, so number one, identify your daily goals, your specific daily goals. It's important to identify what your daily goals are. I know we have our weekly, quarterly, monthly, yearly goals, but we have to focus on our specific daily goals. Prior to the next day, try to write out what you have to do in a piece of paper or a journal or whatever. Try to write down what exactly you want to get done the next day and allocate a time to it. Okay, I want to create content today for 2 hours. I'm having my video done today for an hour. I'm going to do my podcast for an hour. Allocate time to this thing so you can know, oh, okay, everything is planned. So it gives you, it saves you more time. It actually gives you a forecast, like a forecast, sorry, about your spare time, the times you have left after you've been able to get this. And when you allocate that time, don't try to overdo it. Don't try to, okay, I've allocated 2 hours today, so I think I want to spend 3 hours. No, give it the 2 hours you said you would and put in the best. It's okay, you don't have to do much. And you may say, but what if life throws unexpected things our way? And yes, life would. Things can just happen you didn't plan for. What would happen then? I will explain what you can do then during the course of this video, okay? I would just stay with me. Okay, so number 2, do not take on too much at once. Don't take on too much at once. Yes, we have been told to multitask, do everything. It's a beautiful skill. I mean, it's a skill everyone and anyone should learn or acquire. But if you focus on one thing, imagining focus on saying, I will create content for 2 hours, and you give it those 2 hours, no distractions whatsoever, you realize you may actually finish the plan you have for your content creation or whatever you have planned less than 2 hours because you gave it focus. I have said, and I will always say, and I think by now you must have known it's my favorite word, where energy goes, energy grows. So when you focus your energy on something, it actually gives you room to do more, to do better at it. And that's, you can realize how much time you may save. Just focusing on one thing at a time. No matter how big a meat is, if you just take it on in, you could actually get choked. But imagine taking it bit by bit. The goal is to finish a chunk of meat and still feel like yourself and still feel fulfilled and still feel energized. The goal is not to take the meat at once and get choked and to feel less fulfilled and feel drained out and burned out. That's not what the goal is. Yes, time is something that is, it can be regained, it can be restored. If it's gone, it's gone. So it matters what you do with this little piece of time, but make sure the goal for the day is gone. So don't take on too much at once. Take it a bit at a time, but make sure every boxes you have for your day was checked out. That's what was important, but in little bits. It keeps you energized. It keeps you having more energy to even take on more as for the next day or the same day. So number 3, understand the balance between important and urgent, or urgent and important. Just understand the balance. I cannot explain. I don't think I can explain what this importance and urgent when it comes to time really is without talking about Stephen Covey. book of 7 Habits of Effective People. If you haven't read it, you're doing yourself a disservice. You should read it. It's going to help you a lot, and it's going to expose you and help you understand what all this really means. So give your time to reading the book. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is crucial. It broke down time management into charts. So remember when I said about life throws unexpected things your way and you don't know how to handle it when it comes? Those things you didn't plan for. But those things you didn't plan for always comes in 4 categories. 1 is either is important and urgent. 2 is either is important and not urgent. 3 is either it's urgent and not important. And 4, it's either is not important and not urgent. So when it's not important and not urgent, don't bother, okay? Don't even look at it. Don't give your time to it. If it's urgent but not important, then you can hold off. That's when you need to activate your no power and say, I know it's urgent, but hey, it's not important. So I think I'm gonna say no for now. Maybe we can do this later. If it's important and not urgent, please postpone. Yes, I'm always the key. I'm saying don't do procrastination, but not everything. Like I said, don't take on too much at once. So put whatever throws at you, whatever was thrown at you at that moment into the spot chat. If you understand where it belongs, if you know the balance, you know what not to give your attention to. You understand? If you know, this thing is urgent, but hey, it's not important, then let it be. Then tell yourself, okay, I can do it now. Or if it's urgent and it's important, okay, it's both urgent and important, then you do it. You focus on it. You create a time for it. So it's just understanding where that unexpected things lies in this chart. And when you can understand what it is, trust me, you'll be well on the way. And it will make you become more aware of your time, how much time you spend on things, how much time you don't want to waste, and how much time you're saving. So yes, this is just some of the 3 ways you can manage time. There are more out there, but I choose to bring out this 3 because I think it's going to be very crucial for you, even your own personal development journey, your professional, personal life, in everywhere. Thank you so much for speaking with me. And hey, if you know this information was important to you, you liked it, it's something you want to hear more of, don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification button, because hey, you have to be reminded when I post videos, so you have to do it. And yes, it is not a monologue, it's a dialogue. I always want to be in a conversation, okay? always want to be. And secondly, lastly, you are your first promoter, and I love you all so much. Thank you for being part of this family. I don't think I'll be here without you guys. Thank you so much, and bye.